Welcome to the 3D Printing Channel. We are the largest media network in the 3D printing industry. Enjoy the video.
The 3D Printing Comic Book, read by the author. How many CEOs complain about babysitting employees? Inventory and warehouse maintenance are issues firms face. Many companies opened factories even though they shouldn't have. Most people have no patience for managing the shop. Employee theft or inventory control? Not every employee has a sense of ownership. Supervisors and foremen have also been known to be quite challenging. Nobody seems to win when there is a strike. Why does everybody think that outsourcing to other firms is easy? Sometimes vendors can just miss deadlines. Does anybody really know how to do a factory inspection? Of course, outsourcing to international companies has its own difficulties. Culture and language can be obstacles. And each industry has its own nuances. It's hard to get firms to adhere to your schedule. Shipments can often be delayed. Sometimes the difference between truth and lies can seem confusing. It's very common for negotiators to present themselves in the best possible light. As with any business, outsourced manufacturing has its own difficulties. Protecting intellectual property is a concern when outsourcing. And there are a lot of firms that claim they have this so-called China knowledge. When client satisfaction is at risk, firms often get desperate. Tempers have been known to escalate in complex situations. It's often difficult to see who is at fault in complicated relationships. Sometimes firms choose an indirect way to problem solve. As an industry matures, specialized firms emerge. The access to financing can escalate an industry. Meanwhile, customers of all ages are demanding customization. advertising agencies had to rethink their approaches. Public relations firms need to break through the clutter. In shipping, we learn that freight forwarding is both an art and a science. Environmental and worker protection becomes everyone's responsibility. As relationships get deeper, customers wanted to know more about their supplier's operations. However, counterfeiting and knockoffs were always problematic. Meanwhile, offshore management was still a mystery to many companies. There is a special knack to managing factory workers. Trust is an important issue. Many so-called China brokers appeared on the scene. And a lot of firms made global outsourcing appear to be easy. Firms who didn't understand importing got into the business anyway. Preserving and managing capital is critical to business. And backroom operations at companies still need close monitoring. In international business, each country has its own business methodology. As firms became more dependent on suppliers, suppliers became more aggressive. As technology increased, the language of manufacturing became more and more complex. It's hard to do business through intermediaries and middlemen. Many suppliers think they should keep their clients ignorant. Yet, 3D printing firms mentored one another. We hope you've enjoyed the comic. Visit us at 3dprintingchannel.com.
Thank you for watching. Visit us at 3dprintingchannel.com.